Hi guys, today I'm going to take you through how I created this currency conversion application. I vibe coded everything, so I basically used AI. So this currency conversion, what it does is it converts a currency to another currency. Let's say from US dollars to Ghana cedis as shown in the picture. So you have the current rate of the Ghana cedi, which is 12.0. So any amount you enter for the dollar, it will just use the rate to convert it into Ghana cedi. So you can choose United States dollar and then you type the amount as you want to convert. As you see, the rate is what is being converted to the Ghana cedi over there. So any amount I enter into the US dollar currency, it will just convert to the Ghana cedi equivalent of that amount using the rate. So any currency that you choose Naira, it will just show you the rate and then it will convert the amount you entered into the primary currency into the currency that you want to see. So from Ghana cedi to Japanese yen to Australian dollar, to any currency. So basically these are the currencies that I've added. You can add more. So and it's also support dark mode, which is very useful for people who loves dark mode. So yeah, I'm going to take you through how I created this application. I used a framework which is Next.js. That is what I mostly use for most of my vibe coding applications. So yeah, I will start by installing the Next.js. So let me take you through that process in a bit. Before that, make sure you subscribe, you like the video and share to your friends who love to learn coding by just vibing, Okay, so guys, what got me into making this application was a screenshot of a Figma designed file I saw on LinkedIn of a UI UX designer. She's actually good, so I'll put her link in the description, so make sure you check her out. So I took screenshots. I actually downloaded the images of the Figma files, like the screenshot of the images she has shared, and then so from the screenshot is what I told the AI what to do, like the antics and then the little detail. So when you are vibe coding, you have to have a little bit of understanding of what you are doing, what you want to achieve, and then the output you want. Okay, so you have to explain it into details of what you want the AI to do for you. You can't just take a screenshot, put it inside and then just do this for me. No, it is not going to work that way. You have to understand a lot of design aesthetics if you really want to have the same feel of the screenshot you've given the AI. So yeah, so let's dive into it. So yeah, let's start building the application. So I'll first install the Next.js. Before you install Next.js, you have to make sure you have Node.js installed on your machine. You can just go to Google and search Node.js. Make sure you're on the official website, and then you download the package and then you install. You can just install through your terminal. So after installing the Node.js package version, you make sure you start installing the Next.js framework. So we are going to install the Next.js framework with npx create-next-app at latest. And make sure you add the latest because there are various variations of the framework. You make sure you're on the latest version, right? So after that, you press enter, and then it will ask you to install the latest version. You press Y to continue. You follow the prompt. There are a lot of options that you can go with. So as I'm going through the options, you have to make sure you also go through the same options. You can, so if you really want to know Next.js, I'll be doing a lot of tutorials on that, okay, and then be explaining into details what these options actually do. So after installing the Next.js application, I will just open my terminal again. I'll cd into the application. That is, I'll make sure that I'm in the folder that I've created, the currency conversion folder that I've created, and then I'll just fire my server with npm run dev, and then the port which I'm running on is the localhost 3000. So I can just copy the link, put it in a browser, and then open it. Or I can just click on command and then click the link. Or if you're unable to do that, you just copy the link and put it in your browser, and then it opens. It will open the page that you are supposed to work on. So this is the default Next.js starter template, right? So this is what we are going to edit to have the currency conversion application. So yeah, let's pin cursor and then open a new project. I'll make sure I find where my project is. My project is always on my system folder, so I'll just go to my system folder and then locate the application, which is the currency converter, and then I select and then I open it in cursor. So what you see on your left side is the project, the files that came with the installation of the Next.js framework. This is what you are going to work with. Don't touch them, okay, unless I tell you to. Okay, so let's start. So inside your Next.js application, there's a source folder, and inside the source folder is an app folder with 4 files actually: your favicon, your global CSS, which is your style sheet, your layout file, and then your page file. The page file is what you are going to edit. So any changes I make inside the page file will affect the home page, the template that we saw when we created the Next.js application. So what I'm typing, I'll just type and then save. And then when I go to the home page, you will see that the changes I made in the page file has actually reflected in the page file. Okay, so I'm going to give the editor the prompt that I want to use to generate the currency converter applications. I might give it 3 or 4 prompts depending on the output I get. Okay, but I'm going to leave the prompt in the description below, so you can copy and then give it to your code editor to get the same design. Okay, all right. So after going through a series of prompts, this is what we finally came up with. And it looks closely to the original video that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So as you can see, when we enter the amount and choose the currency, we're able to do the conversion, and it looks great with the dark and then the light mode. So guys, I'll be posting a video every week, so make sure you subscribe to this channel and then share and then like this video. All right, see you.